Okay, so a look at XCOM 2 at 21:9. So before we start, I will warn you, it is not a positive report. The game supports 21:9 natively, so allows you to select both 2560x1080 and 3440x1440p. Once selected, you will see instantly the first problem. The main menus are zoomed in, so the top and bottom of the image are cut off. It doesn't affect actual usability, as you can still navigate the menus correctly. However, it is ridiculous, and you get most of the word at the top of each page cut off. As to the actual gameplay, it does technically extend to show more, but this is only if you zoom out. The game automatically puts you into a medium zoom, which is fine for 16:9, but at 21:9 it zooms because of the aspect ratio, and then zooms again due to the game putting you into the medium zoom. So it's terribly close to the characters and feels very claustrophobic, causing you to want to zoom out instantly. However, every time you move or complete an action, the camera returns to the medium zoom, so you're forever battling trying to stay zoomed out. I then just gave up zooming out after a while and just played really close up, and the problems continue to persist. I would have clicks not registering where I wanted them to, and I'd have the camera freak out every so often and try and move itself somewhere I wasn't trying to go with the arrow keys. Also, moving the camera with the mouse pressed against the side of the screen is a really clunky way to move around, causing the screen to sometimes move a little bit, but then just stopping for no reason. And basically I got really frustrating making this video because things just kept going wrong. And I had played a while at 16:9 first to just test, so I could compare them equally and fairly, and I didn't have these problems at 16:9. The only good point to note is the HUD does correctly shift to the sides of the screen, so it's not stuck at 16:9. In-game cutscenes, like where your character runs to cover or shoots and vice versa, these are 21:9, but they are zoomed, so the top and bottom of the image is cut off. It's ridiculous. All other cutscenes are 16:9 with black bars, and also the main cutscenes are 30 FPS, which is just fantastic. The loading screens are also a beautiful 16:9 with black bars. Being detected by aliens is a red rectangle that doesn't quite fill the 21:9 screen. Seeing a trend here? It nearly does, but fails to fill the last section, cutting off violently and showing the world behind normally. Furthermore, the screen effects like red and blue ripple effects of being detected, etc. These are stretched 16:9 versions to make them cover the entire screen, and it's very noticeable that they are stretched. Basically, the game support for 21:9 is so bad that I would say do not try and play it at 21:9, whatever you do. Either don't buy it, or buy it and play it at 16:9 with black bars, or wait until a fix is released. It's damn annoying that even after the terrible ultra-wide support of the first game, this lacks any support as well. Performance-wise, there are lots of heavy FPS dips. Parts of the game you can be at 95 FPS, and parts you can be dipping into the low 50s at the exact same graphics options. I had to play around medium settings, no anti-aliasing, at 1440p, and even then I dipped into the 50s, and I could play mostly high settings at 1080p, but still had the same fluctuations in FPS. Really frustrating, and most notably I could never get it to go above 60 FPS in the main ship, where you see all the rooms side on. This just kills your FPS. The game is fantastic at 16:9, however. I have been ripping it a lot, but the gameplay is extremely solid at its native aspect ratio, and a genuinely exciting tactical game, building so well upon what they clearly learnt from the first. I'm no massive XCOM fan, so I can't go into depth as to if the game is lacking any gameplay elements or has any design flaws that would anger long-time fans of the first, but with its built-in mod support and clearly well-designed base game, I would absolutely recommend it to anyone on a 16:9 screen. Those on an ultra-wide screen, though, I'm afraid I would say stay well away, at least for the time being. They spent no time supporting us, and it is ridiculously obvious. Everything in the game fails to accommodate for us. Anyway, I hope that gives you some information on how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any other games at 21:9, head over to my channel. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. See you later.
Rangers are uniquely equipped for close quarters combat. In the right situation, it can prove highly effective.
On the move.
Just with it before they deploy. The squad is ready to deploy on your order, Commander.
X.
Enemy is still up.
Roger that. Target eliminated. Rolling out.
Moving to designated coordinates. Got it. Moving to position. Advent troops spotted.
On it. No, no, no. I'm pinned down here. Enemy down. Guns dry. Not even close. I'm out of firepower over here.
shot failed to connect. Could use some ammo over here.
Who's got a med kit? Everything's spinning. Down one! What I could!
Nothing.
Well done. Fall back to our position. Just go. I'll try to stall them here. What the?
I'm going for the door. You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close. We're in.
Good. Let's go.